She had always been the silent observer, the one who endured quietly while the world seemed to move past her. But that day, everything shifted. He had followed her again, his presence lingering like a shadow she could never shake. "I'll choose when we talk." "Stop following me," she whispered through clenched teeth. Her voice steady but cold. She turned and walked away, leaving him standing in the rain-soaked street, unable to understand the resolve she now carried. She didn't look back. Every step she took was a declaration of independence, a refusal to be tethered to someone who never understood boundaries. The city blurred around her, but she noticed nothing except the liberating space between them. For the first time in years, she felt untethered, as if the chains of expectation and past disappointments had finally broken. Walking away wasn't just a movement, it was a metamorphosis. Weeks turned into months, and she never returned to the places they once shared. She rebuilt her life carefully, weaving strength into every decision. Friends noticed a difference. She was sharper, calmer, and unyielding. He, on the other hand, grew restless. The absence of her presence became a gnawing emptiness he couldn't ignore, and for the first time, he felt the weight of his actions. Then came the moment she had been planning all along. Revenge, she realized, wasn't about anger. It was about reclaiming power. She didn't seek to humiliate or destroy. She sought to remind him of what he had lost and what he had taken for granted. With quiet precision, she orchestrated situations where her absence was felt, leaving ripples of regret in her wake. Each action was measured, deliberate, and utterly effective. He tried to reach her, to demand explanations, to bend her will, but she remained untouchable. The more he chased, the more distant she became, not out of spite, but because she had already chosen freedom over fear. Every text he sent, every call he made, reminded him of the walls she had built, walls he could never penetrate. In the end, it wasn't a dramatic confrontation that marked her victory. It was silence. She had walked away, and in walking away, she had returned as someone stronger, someone unstoppable. Revenge had been hers, not in words or violence, but in the quiet assertion of her autonomy. She had taken what was hers: peace, dignity, and the right to choose. As she stood at the edge of the city one evening, looking at the sunset, she smiled. The past no longer held power over her, and the future was entirely her own. She had walked away and never returned.